Hello everyone, it's Monday, magical Monday, the 25th of January, so it's a brand new week, and it's a really beautiful message, and there's stepping stones in this message today. You know, if you can see there, you've kind of got the ocean and this bubbling water, and it's really powerful, and then you've got all these stones, all these rocks in the sea there, and I feel these are stepping stones. So the angels are saying to you, when you release and forgive people, when you let go, when you breathe, when you trust your journey, you take steps, whether they be small steps or big steps, to where you're meant to go. And the message says, I release the need to blame anyone. I love the people around me just as they are. So this is about responding with love instead of reacting with fear. This is about looking at everybody with the eyes of love, with compassion, with understanding and empathy, and trying to understand people's pain rather than reacting to people's pain, because hurt people hurt people. And we're moving towards a full moon this week too, so it's a great time to release, a great time to let go, to heal the past, to forgive the past, to set yourself free. So release the need today to blame anyone, including yourself. You know, especially when you feel like there's pain around or struggle, you know, and you're beaming out this light within you because you're healing the world. So what we're going to do something powerful. I'm going to bring a message in from your loved ones. So this is about somebody in heaven watching over you. And these are the Talking to Heaven cards, the really beautiful, very powerful cards by James Van Praagh. So the angels are asking you today to let go of pain, to let go of suffering, because when we're walking this path, when we're walking this spiritual journey in the human body, we have an ego. And that ego is filled with fear, filled with doubt, and filled with struggle. And we learn along the way to let that go. And when we leave the human body and we return to source, we're completely healed and, you know, full again with source energy, with liquid love, with light. So the ego doesn't exist. So your loved ones have a message for you today about this, about how to love the people around you just as they are, to see through the eyes of love, to raise your vibration and see through a really lovable, truthful heart. So thank you, angels. What do you want to say, please? What does anyone in heaven want to really say today to anyone watching? Here we go. Now, this is a really beautiful deck. So I read the message on it, and then I may even read from the book because, you know, this is channeled perfectly just as it is. So we've got two messages. We've got, first of all, I am so much better now. And I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So I feel, first of all, this is a big message from your higher self, that you are so much better now than you were before because you are awake, you are growing, you are powerful, and you are strong. And I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So your higher self is reminding you to look in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. I'm so proud of you for being who you are. And sometimes in our human life, when we blame people and we struggle and we love the people around us, but we wish they would change or do something differently, we're not appreciating them for who they are. And the message coming through from heaven here is, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So instead of blaming anybody or, you know, wishing people around you would change, love them. Love them more, because one day you're going to wish that you told them how much you do love them. And this heart and this beautiful tree here, this red energy, is the energy of release. So release the need to have things perfect, because it's perfect as it is now. And you're so much better now as you are. And you are protected. You know, you've got this beautiful rainbow to show you that you are protected and there's nothing to fear. And you are so much better now than you were, you know, more grateful, stronger, more powerful. So I'm going to read you these channeled messages. So you'll know who this is coming from. Okay, whether this is someone you know who's passed over, or this is coming from your higher self, or even from your twin. You know, you'll feel the energy here. You'll feel. And the message says, I'm so much better now. I know you worry about me. And you wonder how much I suffered in my life and passing. Both you and I would feel so much better though if you would focus on the present. So the angels are reminding you to focus on the present moment and to let go of fears, especially fears about how another person has coped in the physical world or how they are coping now. This could be your twin flame saying to you, don't worry about me. I know that you do. And I know that you worry about how much I'm suffering in my life. But, we feel better when we let go and trust. If you would focus on the present. So focus on the now. Don't worry about what's gone. And don't worry about what's to come. Just be in the now. I promise you that I feel 1,000,000% better now that I'm here. So this is about realizing that things are so much better when you let go, when you release the ego and the fears and the struggles of the 3D world. Your love for me is a true miracle, especially after all that we went through together. I value and honor your love more than you will ever know. So this is about knowing that your love and your presence and who you are is valuable, and it's a miracle. Now that I'm out of my physical body, there is no more pain or suffering. So this is a reminder that it's only the ego and the physical body that causes the sensations of pain and, this kind of illusion of struggle and fear. My mind is also healthy, as I no longer have to worry about any of the stressful parts of earthly life. Truly, the only thing that would make me happier is for you to be happy. And as much as you pray for me, I pray for your happiness too. I love you. So someone in heaven is communicating to you that when you pass over, or when you're out of your physical body, which means when you're connecting on the 5D, when you're in dreams, when you're allowing yourself to wander, whether that be in lucid dreams or, in visualization or meditation, with things you're creating and manifesting, that you are free. That it's only the illusion of, the fears and the struggles that hold you down and hold you back. So your loved ones are asking you to live in the now, to be conscious of this, to be conscious of the choices that you make, and to realize that you are so much better now that you know that you are safe, that you are protected, and there's nothing to fear. And I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. And I really feel that this is connected with releasing blame or struggle or fear or anything like that in this world. It's funny. When I first came over here and I had a chance to look back at my earthly life, I realised the way in which my own insecurities and fears held me back from expressing the true innermost parts of my heart. So, your loved ones are saying to you, when we live in the 3D world, we get scared about expressing ourselves and we feel vulnerable and, we think that's a weakness when really it's a strength, and we struggle to show our true self or, express our true being. And, this is about realizing that life is short, so it's better to speak your truth with love than hold back with fear. I was so caught up in my own day-to-day life that I didn't, and this is what we do, we get caught up in day-to-day life, that I didn't, let me just turn it over, that I didn't take the time to express myself like I should have. If you could look up to the sky right now, you would see I love you written in the clouds and coloured by the stars. So if there's anyone you're thinking of up there, they love you and they wish they could skywrite it for you to see. But they show you in so many ways, and your higher self speaks to you in so many ways, as do your angels and your twin flames higher self, showing you that they love and care. From my spiritual perspective, I know all the little things that you did quietly for me, and I can't thank you enough. So it's all about the little things. It's about the power of love, the power of thought, the power of intention. Love continues to live on in your heart, and together we can be reassured that it can never die. So this is a big message about eternal love, that this is forever. So the message today is that you are an eternal being of light, and that you have come down here to grow and to learn how to respond in love with empathy and compassion and understanding, and to let everything else go. Because anything we experience that creates fear is through insecurity. and through our own fears of not being enough, or, losing things in our life. And we never lose what's meant for us. What is meant for ourselves will find ourselves. So the angels are reminding you to be you, to release the need to blame anyone, including yourself. Express love to yourself, to others, and be you by shining your divine light and setting yourself free. And love the people around you just as they are. Because one day you'll look back and think, I wish I could have been that person that was able to show love. So be that person today. You are a better person now than the person you were yesterday. And you are growing and learning and healing every step of the way. So trust your life. You are loved, you are protected, and everything is as it's meant to be. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.